Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to plan for the week of September 23rd through September 29th. Today's Monday, and so far it looks like this week is going to be slightly less busy than the week before. So I pulled, these are all Happy Planner books, and I pulled this hand lettered basics, productivity, essential boxes, colorful boxes again, and planner basics. Last week, I can show you what I did at the end of last week. Last week, I was using labels rather than writing right on the paper because I have been trying to use stickers that I have. Although I prefer to write directly on my paper, if I continue doing that, I am never going to use the box stickers, the functional box stickers that I have in my sticker book. So we are going to use boxes. And for my clients, I like using, do we want to do a quick flip through, like a really, really quick one? And then that way it'll help me look for the stuff, for the stickers that I need. So lots of boxes, right? I did find a sheet in here that I think will come in handy. This green one, because I like to use green as my color coding for my clients. These are all pre-labeled. They all have a label written on them. So I will have to use my whiteout and write over top of my whiteout, but it's still going to look like a green label, like a green color code, right? I think that what I'm going to do is put down my stickers first. After I'm done placing all of my stickers, I will go in and white out my sticker label and write in my client. I tore this sticker a little bit while I was pulling it up. I have a call at 1 o'clock today with one of my clients' employers, and I know I have a sticker that says call. That's it for Monday because Monday is supposed to be my day off. On Tuesday, I have 5 clients. I have someone at 10, at 1, 2, 3, and at 6 p.m. I'm going to alternate the light lime green stickers with the more grassy green sticker. On Wednesday, I have 3 clients. I have someone at 9, 11, and 3. On Thursday, I have a client at 1:30, 3, 4, 5. No, that one canceled. I have to take that one off. And 6:30. Oh my goodness, I was putting these on the wrong column this whole time. I am somewhat distracted today, I confess. I am thinking about other stuff. So Thursday, 1:30. It was kind of a rough weekend when it came to client stuff. Thursday through Saturday was more stressful than it usually is. I'm thinking a lot about that. I'm thinking about my upcoming phone call this afternoon. Friday, I don't have any clients. I just have a group supervision. I have group supervision on Thursday too at 12. On Saturday, I have 3 people. My 10 o'clock, I had a 10 o'clock that got moved up to 2 p.m. But I also have an 11 a.m., a 1 p.m., and a 4:30 p.m. I have a pretty long break between my 1 p.m. and my 4:30 p.m. Oh no, my 2 p.m. Oh, then it's not that bad then. I have a break between 3 and 4:30, an hour and a half. That's not terrible. That'll give me time to get food and do some work, hopefully, and also just relax. But 4:30, that is a little later than I would like to be in on a Saturday. And that's it as far as clients go. Something that I miss from when I used to write and highlight red on the paper is that I used to be able to indicate on here if it was a 1 hour session, which they all are. But the labels I'm using, they're all super skinny, so they all take up just half an hour of my time blocking. But I know that they're a 1 hour client. But I just liked being able to have it represented accurately. You know what I mean? Oh, so let me put down my supervisions. I just took a quick look through my hand lettered basics to see if there was anything in here that I could use. There used to be a meeting sticker that I could have used, but I ran out of them. So nothing from this book. So I'm going to have to use a purple sticker from the book that I was already working out of and use my whiteout on it. I did see some purple stickers, which is the color that I like to use for supervision. Let's do these. They look like they're supposed to look like speech bubbles. That's it for scheduled things. I was hoping that I would have been able to meet my friend for lunch today because I haven't seen her in a few weeks, which is rare. We usually meet every week or once every 2 weeks for lunch or breakfast. And it's been a little too long, so I was hoping today would be a good day for us to hang out. But she is out of town. I don't know where she went, but she must have been away over the weekend. And she's coming back this afternoon. But this afternoon, I have someone. The 28th, it's a Saturday. That is a friend's birthday. So let me put a birthday sticker down for that. I'll put it up here towards the top. Oh, and today is my other friend's birthday. I wonder why this isn't showing up on my calendar. Oh, I had my birthdays turned off. But yes, I have a birthday today too. So let me put a sticker down for that. I need to reach out to her. Yeah, and the other reason I'm kind of preoccupied is because on Saturday I had my ADHD, I almost said ADHD training. I had my ADHD eval, which has been on my mind a lot because it was also for autism spectrum disorder. So that's been on my mind a lot lately. I put a grocery sticker down here for this evening because I placed a grocery order for BJ's yesterday and I missed it because I was supposed to pick up by 8 and I got there at 8:03. So now I have to go today or they're going to put my stuff back. What else? I have to do something on the 25th. I'm going to put a do sticker on the 25th. I'll put it up here towards the top. We got supervision on Thursday. Group supervision on Friday. Last time I showed up for group supervision, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, I was the only one there. So it wasn't even group supervision. It was just supervision with me. And then on Friday, I have group supervision and it's just me and one other person. It's still considered group supervision, but it's just 2 people. Okay, so now let's white out everything pretty much and write in over top of it. I started reading a new book. What's it called? Oh my goodness. What is it called? I want to tell you about it. Let me take a quick peek. It's called Quicksilver. Yes, I was reading the Wings of Ink series. There were only 2 books in it so far, and they were good. and I would recommend them. And then now I am reading Quicksilver, which I think is also a series. I don't remember how many books, but it is good so far. All right, so let's write in all of my clients. There we go. I want to put down another sticker for this evening because I just remembered that I am supposed to go to the store. I am probably going to go to Petco. I get Petco and PetSmart confused. I'm going to put down a sticker that says pick up. And I think I'm going to put that in after my grocery pickup because I'm pretty sure that the pet store closes at 9 o'clock. One of our cats, Dante, he likes to be out and about overnight, and he came back this morning without his flea collar on. So we are not letting him back outside until we get him another flea collar or like flea treatment of some kind. I'm happy with this so far. And now we can decorate a little bit. Okay, so I went and looked for a sticker book and I ended up going with this one. It's called Woodland Seasons from Happy Planner. And I think I might have used this book maybe once before. No, I guess not. I just did a quick flip through and I don't see any stickers missing. So no, I think this will be my first time using it. So let's do a quick flip through for you all. I think this is super cute. I love stickers with mushrooms on them. I love mushrooms. I think they're really cute. That was lovely. I enjoyed every single page of that. Sometimes I'll flip through a book and I will see several pages that do not call to me. This book, every single page was lovely to look at. This really reminds me of one of my my Sticky Club subscription. And the vintage pack for this month has a lot of mushrooms in it. And this book really reminded me of that. So why don't we start with putting down some boxes down the side and bottom for my task lists. And I will go into my functional sticker books to look for that. I don't think I've used any stickers from this productivity one, so let's look for some big stickers for my sidebar and my bottom bar from here. Maybe some decorative stickers from here too. You know what though? This productivity book is very colorful. I really don't see much, if any, neutrals in here. So there is some neutral here. I think these are the only ones though. This gray and white, this one and this one. That and this one here, the only neutral one. So I'm gonna try to stick with the Woodland book. Oh, I just heard my coffee machine beep. Let me go grab my coffee and I'll be right back. All right, I got my cup of coffee. I am ready to go. I slept in this morning a lot, which I mean, I shouldn't give myself too much of a hard time about it, right? It's technically my day off. But I overslept, and by the time I got up and went to go grab my cup of coffee, the coffee in the coffee pot was pretty cool. It wasn't hot anymore. And I did make my cup of coffee anyway, but I didn't enjoy it, and I drank, less than half of it. So this is my first real cup of coffee, and I am going to enjoy it. So it is 1:30 now. And I had my call with my client's employer's HR lady, and it went really well. It went way better than I was expecting because it turned out that accommodations that I requested were not granted because of the way I filled out the FMLA form. And I have filled out plenty of FMLA forms in the past. But this was the first time that I've had to fill out an FMLA form for someone who only needs intermittent time off. And I had not done a great job at filling that out. So everything's fine and everything is going to turn out fine. So I am so relieved for that. All right, so let's find some functional boxes, right? Let's start with these really long sidebar stickers. They are probably not that much longer than your typical one, right? If we cut off the top and the bottom decorative part. But with the decorative portions of it, they look pretty long. I'm going to use both of these, this one and that one. Oh, now this red box is kind of clashing with it, huh? You know what, though? I think it'll clash less if I use this sticker next to it because there's a little bit of red in the mushrooms. Let's put this one right here, as straight as we can. Should I leave it like this? Last week, I didn't need to use this bottom sidebar on the right at all. I only used the sidebar and the bottom left bar, but I was writing really small. This is the bottom right of last week, but you can see that I wrote super tiny on here and I didn't use any check boxes like we have here. And these check boxes are spread like really far apart from each other. Like I would only have 4 to-dos next to each one of these. And that's not a lot. Also, last week I had 2 sidebars and this week I only have 1 in here. I don't have enough room for another sidebar here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave it like this and I'm going to keep my mushroom sticker book nearby at arm's reach so that as I go through the week updating this, if I do end up needing more check boxes, then I can just quickly put one in. So let's do a little bit of decorative stickers down here. You know what? I was supposed to text my dad back. He texted me last night asking me what day this week I could come over for lunch, and I didn't text him back. I kind of smeared my ink there a little bit for my 3 o'clock. So I think I'm going to tell him that I can do Wednesday and then I'll have just one person I need to see while I'm over there and then the rest of the day is free. And if there happens to be a Phillies game that day, that would be even better. Let me see if we have any Phillies games that week. I'm also wondering if I want to indicate on my planner when the Phillies games are and when the Eagles games are. That would be good. I'm not going to watch every Phillies game or every Eagles game, but I like knowing when they're playing, and I like knowing how it turned out. So why don't we do that? What am I going to use for that? Maybe little flag stickers? Oh, I have to go to CVS today and pick up my prescription that they've been texting me about for a week. I'm going to put that. I'm probably going to. Why do I feel like I'm really busy this evening? But I really do want to pick up my prescription today. I think I'm going to look for little flag stickers in my mushroom book. I can do 2 things. I could use these bullet stickers or these flag stickers. Why don't we do a flag for the Phillies and a bullet sticker for the Eagles? We'll do that. And then I'll make sure to use the green stickers for the Eagles since their team colors is green and white. And the Phillies have a red uniform. I can use some pinks and reds in here. Okay, so they played yesterday and they lost against the Mets. And they lost the day before against the Mets too. But the day before that, they won 12-2. Interesting. Okay, so they played today against the Chicago Cubs. They played today against the Chicago Cubs at 6:40. 6:40 is not like super late, but it's later than I would like it to be. I like the games that start at 1 or 3. 6:40 today. Oh, I already have a bunch of stickers there. I can't even put this in there. I'll put it right here. Or here. Or here. I'll put it here. I have a white pen and a silver pen that I can use to put a P inside of the flag. Maybe the silver. I'll just do a P. There's an ink coming out of it. There's no ink coming out of my silver pen. I left this pen accidentally open in my pen bag. I think I ruined it. All right, let's use my white pen. Perfect. And then they play tomorrow at 6:40. And they do play Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Wonderful. So I'll probably stay at my dad's through the evening so that I can watch the Phillies game while I'm over there. And then on Friday, they play the Nationals at 6:45. This white pen isn't super consistent. And then Saturday, they play at 4. And on Sunday, they play at 3. The Eagles had a game yesterday, and I think they won. I didn't watch it. I was doing laundry, I think, and all of a sudden I hear, well, I had been hearing my neighbor screaming throughout the afternoon, and I couldn't tell if he was screaming because he was angry. Like, I didn't know there was an Eagles game, so when I heard him screaming, I thought he was having an argument with his partner. I will occasionally hear them arguing. I don't know what they're arguing about. I can just hear loud, angry voices. So when I heard him screaming yesterday, I thought he must have been fighting with his partner again. But then I heard him screaming and like yelling, "There we go, there we go, there we go." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, then they're watching a game." So the Eagles don't have a game again until Sunday. They played the Saints yesterday and they won 15-12. They don't play again until this Sunday at 1 o'clock. So they only have one game this week. So I'm just going to use another flag, and I'll pick a green flag and I'll put an E on it. Yeah, so I heard him screaming, and then when I realized that he was screaming in a happy way, I was like, okay, then there must be an Eagles game on right now. And I pulled out my phone to look up what was going on, and I saw that it was a really close game. Like, by the time I looked at my phone, after hearing them screaming, they were like 6-3. So they must have been losing maybe, and they got like some points in. So everything made sense after that. If any of you live in a city or near a city where people are really passionate about their home team, then you probably can relate to my experience living where everybody's an Eagles fan. Okay, so we got my Phillies games in and the Eagles games. My next plan was to decorate, right? Yeah. Yes, that's what I was doing. I was looking for decorative stickers when I realized that I wanted to put down some flags for the games. This sticker says, "Fill your head with dreams and your heart with wonder." I might have to cut this one a little shorter. This one says, "Take your time, reset, rewind, see what wonders you can find." I'll leave it like that. I could trim off a little bit over here, maybe a little bit there, but I'll just leave it like that. I was wondering how awkward it would be if I do make a video of me talking about my evaluation, looking at the camera, because I haven't done that on here yet, but also because I think I do worry a little bit about people knowing who I am. I worry about clients knowing who I am, like seeing me on YouTube. I do worry about that. I share a lot about myself and my life on here. And even though I'm not one of those therapists who are like enigmas to their clients, like I do share, my clients do know stuff about me. I'm not super secretive about me, but I think it's still a little weird if clients find me on here. And I don't think that they're likely to find me on YouTube through looking for, looking at planning videos. As far as I know, none of my clients have planning as a hobby. But if I put up a video about mental health stuff, and they will be more likely to find me on YouTube because of that than through just me making planning videos. So that is what I'm thinking about. At the same time, though, talking about ADHD, my potential ADHD diagnosis, my potential ASD diagnosis, I don't mind my clients knowing that because, I am open about my identities and stuff. So not that, but if they find me on YouTube because of a mental health video, and then they end up seeing everything else, like they go, oh, she has a YouTube video. What's going on here? What is she making videos about? And then they go into my YouTube channel and they see a whole bunch of planning videos. And then they're like, oh, well, let's check this out. What is she talking about? What's going on? And then, and then they end up hearing me talk about my work. And I think that is a little different. That does feel like a little more intimate. So yeah, I have stuff to think about. But I do know that I do want to talk about it in a video. I think it would be helpful for people to know more about the assessment process. I was looking for something that I can put on here so that my teapot has something to sit on. Maybe I have a washi tape. I have this old washi strip from a previous planning video that I never got to use. Maybe I can put that on here. Yeah, let me do that. It's not that sticky anymore because I've had it laying around for a week. I cannot find stickers that I think would look good here next to my sidebar. Maybe some flowers can be floating around. We can try that. Let's try a quote sticker. I was looking at them a little earlier, wondering if I could use them over there, but they look like they might be a little... This is like this quote sticker here, Fall in Love with Life. It's the skinniest quote sticker I could find, and it still looks like it might be a little too big. Oh, my cat is meowing at me from outside the window. Yeah, that looks okay. That doesn't look bad. And then maybe putting some flowers on top of there won't look too awkward. Look at this little bee here. I want to zoom into that little bee because it's just so, so, so cute. Right there. Oh, I love it. Okay. This is what I have for now. This is all of the decoration that I want to do for now. I'm going to leave this blank in case I need to do more task lists. This guy over here is crooked. I still have to date my days of the week. I still have to put the week here, and I still have to fill in my tasks, which I will do off camera. I will come back in a couple days and check in with you all and update my planner. Okay, I'll see you soon. Today is Wednesday, the 25th, and I still have to date my planner here. But I thought I would come in and update my planner and do a little check-in. We have had a couple changes since the last time that I planned, which I think was on Monday. I had one client today move from 3 p.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Thursday. And I had one client on Tuesday cancel because they needed more time to fill out their paperwork. So far, I don't have any cancellations for the rest of the week, so that's good. On Monday, I had all of these plans to do in the evening. I had to pick up a prescription, I had to pick up some groceries, and I had to go to the pet store. I did a couple of those things. I have not picked up my prescription, so I need to do that. I'm going to put that on today's column. Today, so maybe I was going over my dad's for lunch today, and I was thinking about staying there through the evening to watch the Phillies game. But if I do that, I guess I could go pick up my prescription and then drive back to my dad's for the game, because the game will probably end at 8:30 or 9, and that's cutting it pretty close for this CVS. I'll put it before the game. My worry with that is that it's not even a worry, but my worry with that is that if I leave my dad's to go pick up my prescription, I won't feel like coming back to his house to watch the game. I'll just want to come home. We'll see. I procrastinated too long Monday evening, and I didn't have time to do everything on here. I did pick up my groceries, and I didn't go to the pet store, but I went to Target and I bought a flea collar from there. Let's check off some to-dos. I started experimenting with these check-off stickers here, right? And I remember putting them down on paper and thinking, wow, like they're really spaced out really far. I'm like, well, if I don't have that many things to put on here, it may not bother me that much. But I decided to double them up. I was thinking I can probably use my whiteout and make a tiny little square in between the circles to kind of indicate that I have a to-do item between the circles. And it does look a little funny, the whiteout square next to the white circles, but it doesn't look terrible. I need to make an eye doctor appointment. I need a yearly eye doctor appointment because my vision changes year after year enough to need a new prescription. I'm a little worried about that because I usually don't notice a big difference year to year, but this year I started noticing a difference in the quality of my sight like a few months ago. And it's usually never that soon. So I'm a little worried about my vision. I know my vision is going to get worse as I get older, but it's accelerating, it seems like. So I need to go to the eye doctor for that. I need to make business cards. I know business cards are not as frequently used as they used to be, but I still like to have them. Oh, I need to update my September currently page. And did I do this? No, I still need to do that. Oh, damn it. I was on the phone with them too yesterday and I forgot to ask them about this. Okay, so not too terrible for being halfway through the week. I have done some stuff. I'm going to date my days of the week. I got these date stickers on Amazon and they're all right. And this is the week of August 23rd through 29th. Oh, so I was able to schedule someone today for a session a couple weeks from now, and it's the first client that I'm scheduling for my employee, and I am so excited. Right now, it's just two of us working, and I am renting an office for 2 days a week, and I'm a little worried that we are going to run out of space like really fast. Did I mess up my dates? Yes, I did. You guys. Wait, 23, 24, 25. Oh, I see. I got confused because my sticker sheet has 2 of each number, and when I came back to my sticker sheet and I saw the 25 on here, I thought I got confused, but we're good. Yes, I'm a little worried that we're going to run out of office space. We've been pretty slow, so it hasn't been an issue, but him and I are sharing the office on 2 days. So I think that I need to get busier, but once I am busier, I really need to start considering renting more space or renting from a different space. Okay, so this is what we have. I think that this dark green color, it's kind of a dark teal. This one's a little crooked. Thankfully, matches fairly well with the decoration. Okay, you guys, that is it for right now, and I will check in with you in another couple days. See ya. So today is Saturday the 28th, and we're going to check in with my planner and make any updates that might have occurred. I think the last time I checked in was Wednesday, but anyway, it's still been a few days, so there are definitely some things to catch up on. First and foremost, I am not at my typical working desk. I am at my office, well, my in-person therapy office. And the desk we have in this room is up against a wall that is not next to a window. And I don't have any artificial lighting other than the ceiling lighting. So I wanted to make sure that I got as close to the natural lighting coming from the window as possible. And the only way I could do that was to use this tiny little side table. So here we are. So Thursday, which I think is the first day after checking in last time, we did have a cancellation. My 1:30 canceled, and I also didn't bring everything I use for planning. I didn't bring my little craft knife that I like to use to peel up my labels. So this one canceled. I guess I didn't have to peel it up, huh? I could have just written, oh my goodness gracious, let's put him back in and just cross it out with a little note saying that it was canceled. And he is coming back the following week. My 3 and 4 went as planned. My 6:30 moved because I remember last time we checked in, I mentioned that my 5:30 canceled, or my 5:15 canceled. So I was going to invite my 6:30 to move up if they wanted. And they did. They moved up to 5:30 instead of 6:30. So I was done an hour earlier than anticipated, which was wonderful. It was a family session, and I was pretty exhausted after that. On Friday, it was a slow day. Oh, this was yesterday, right? Yeah, so at 10 o'clock, I went onto a call for, I joined like a business consultation group for therapists, and we had a call that was from 10 to 12 or 1. It was a long call, and I wasn't able to make all of it. I did an hour because at 12 o'clock I had a client. I had a couple at 12 p.m. So I did an hour of the consult video meeting, which was wonderful. I thought it was going to be a big group, and there were only like 6 of us, including the facilitator. It was nice and small, and everyone got to ask questions. I think they do that once a month, this call. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm able to catch more of it next time. I know it's once a month, but I don't know if it's always on a Friday. If it's on a Friday, that would be good, because I tend to not have people scheduled in the morning because I see people in person in the evening. So I had my 12 o'clock, and then I had my group supervision. And then at 2:30, I had lunch. I'm going to pull out one of my sticker books because I want to use as many stickers as possible. I just found a sticker that says virtual meeting on it. I'm going to put it up here. It's kind of hanging out on the 9 a.m. slot, but no problem. That's my last sticker that says virtual meeting on it too, though. I want a sticker that says lunch date, or at least just lunch. Here we see some stickers that say breakfast and brunch and coffee date. Those are a nice variety of stickers, right? For like food. Oh, here's the lunch date. Perfect. That was at 2:30. And that was with my best friend, and then her sister joined us later, like towards the end. And we were there for a long time. I had a 5:30 client, so we were there from 2:30 to 5. It was both good and not so good, guys. My best friend and her partner broke up yesterday, the day before, well, yesterday from Friday on Thursday. They have been together for 10 years and they broke up after all of that time. And breakups are not a bad thing all of the time, right? But that doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. She is hurting and will be struggling for a little while, probably more than a little while. So we talked about what happened. We talked about how it all came about. And so that's why it was a long lunch date. Yeah. And then I had my 5:30. My 5:30 was virtual, but I scheduled her anyway on my in-person day because I didn't have anyone else. So it was no problem. Today is my other friend's birthday and I have not texted him. I'm going to text him. And he's a really, really, really popular social person. So I do not doubt for a moment that he already has plans for today. But I still want to see if he doesn't have plans, if we could do something, or maybe tomorrow. Oh, there's an Eagles game tomorrow afternoon. He is one of the biggest Eagles fans I know, him and my brother. What else happened? Oh, we have some cancellations today. My 11 o'clock canceled a little bit last minute. And my 1 o'clock is still good to go. My 2 p.m. canceled because they are sick. And my 4:30 is still good to go as of right now. I forgot to count my sessions when I first scheduled for the week, didn't I? Let's just count now. I think I'm going to get a little confused, but I'll count a couple times just to make sure I get the correct number. 15 people. Let's use this little box sticker. 15 clients. Let's use a label for this client from yesterday. And I'm going to count again just to double check. Yeah, 15. It is a little trickier counting my clients now that all of my client boxes look a little different. It was a lot easier when they were all the same color. I have to order groceries today. I will probably put my order in somewhere between my next client, my 1 p.m. client, and my 4:30 so that I could pick up in the evening. I don't know though, if I order between 2 and 4, it's very possible that my order will not be ready for pickup until the following day. Oh, I am going over my dad's for lunch tomorrow. and he told me to come by around 1:15 or 1:30. I'll put it here. We are going to the mall for some mall food, and I might end up having to move my grocery sticker over to Sunday if it so happens that I cannot pick up today, which is very likely. And I think that's going to be my check-in for the week. Like we still have one more day to go, but nothing is happening tomorrow. It's possible I might see my friend for his birthday tomorrow. But if that's the case, I can just update it the following week when we plan for the following week. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Bye.